One of the greatest football clubs on earth, FC Barcelona, staring at financial ruin, debts in the billions, superstar players unregistered because of salary caps, Lionel Messi, the face of the club for 2 decades, forced out because the books simply wouldn't balance, fans chanting for the president's head. How did the club of Cruyff, Maradona, and Messi end up here? In the next minutes, we're going deep into Barcelona's financial crisis, how reckless spending and a pandemic nearly broke them, the desperate economic livers that kept them alive, and where they stand today in early 2026, still carrying the heaviest debt in world football, but showing real signs of recovery under Joan Laporta. We'll crunch the exact numbers from the club's own 2024/25 accounts, reveal the true scale of the Espai Barça stadium gamble, and ask, is the crisis finally over, or is this just the calm before the next storm? This isn't just a story about money, it's about ambition, ego, survival, and what it means for the beautiful game when one club bets everything. Stick with me. The numbers are jaw-dropping. Let's dive in. Let's go back to 2014. Josep Maria Bartomeu takes full control. The club is already wealthy, but ambition turns dangerous. They chase the Galacticos dream. Neymar's world record €222 million move to PSG in 2017 triggers panic buying. To replace him, they smash records again. Ousmane Dembélé, €140 million, Philippe Coutinho, €145 million, Antoine Griezmann, €120 million. Add Frenkie de Jong and others. Total transfer spend under Bartomeu, over €1 billion in just a few windows. Wages explode. By 2019-20, the wage bill hits 98% of revenue. Almost every euro coming in goes straight out to players. Superstar contracts, Messi on €70 million plus net, others at €20 to €30 million. The club signs players they can't afford long-term. Then comes COVID-19, the perfect storm. No fans in stadiums, matchday income collapses. In 2020-21 alone, pre-tax losses, €555.4 million, the worst single-year loss ever recorded by a football club. By the time Bartomeu resigns in 2020 amid a no-confidence vote, debt has ballooned past €1 billion. When Joan Laporta wins the presidential election in March 2021, he inherits a nightmare. Negative equity, short-term debt of €730 million due immediately, and La Liga's strict salary cap, rules blocking almost any new signings. Messi's contract renewal? Impossible under the cap. The greatest player in history leaves for free in August 2021, tears in his eyes. Fans are devastated. The sporting project crumbles. Xavi is appointed coach, but the squad is unbalanced and the finances are broken. Critics called it financial doping. The club lived beyond its means for years, banking on endless success that COVID destroyed. Laporta later said, "We found a club that was technically bankrupt. The crisis was real, and it nearly killed Barcelona as we know it." Laporta's first move, radical surgery. He cuts costs aggressively, non-sporting staff slashed. But to survive La Liga's financial fair play rules and register new players, he turns to the famous economic levers. Between 2021 and 2023, Barcelona sells future income streams for cash today. 10% of La Liga TV rights for 2022 to 2025. And more portions later. Stakes in Barça Vision, the media and content company. Other assets revalued or sold forward. These levers generated hundreds of millions, enough to balance books temporarily and register stars like Robert Lewandowski, Rafinha, and Koundé. Without them, the squad would have been frozen. It was controversial. Critics said it was mortgaging the future. Laporta defended it. We had no choice. It was survival or collapse. By 2023, the levers buy time. Xavi wins La Liga in 2022/23. But the club still owes future TV money for decades, and La Liga limits remain tight. Wage bill still eats 70 to 80% of revenue. Transfer debts to other clubs pile up. €159 million still owed as of 2026, including big sums to Leeds, Sevilla, and Bayern. Meanwhile, the board greenlights the biggest gamble yet, Espai Barça, the €1.45 billion renovation of Spotify Camp Nou. Financed by loans from 20 investors, repayable over 5 to 24 years. The club argues it's an investment, not operational debt. But interest payments alone hit €44 million in 1 month. By mid-2020s, total liabilities reached €2.5 billion, according to the treasurer, the highest in global football history. Some economists add everything up to €3.5 billion when including stadium loans. Real Madrid's debt? Roughly half. Barcelona is in a league of its own, for all the wrong reasons. Fast forward to October 2025. The club releases 2024/25 accounts at the Ordinary General Assembly. The headline? Positive ordinary profit of €2 million. The second year in a row. Treasurer Ferran Oliver? The economic situation is under control. The club is not sick, but we must remain extremely vigilant. Breakdown: ordinary revenue, €994 million, up €100 million despite playing the entire season at the smaller Montjuic Olympic Stadium. No full Camp Nou income. Match day, €39 million. Sponsorship, record €259 million, new Nike deal. Merchandising, €170 million, up 55%. Operating expenses, €900 million. Wage bill, €534 million, now just 54% of ordinary income, down from 56% UEFA compliant. Net result after one-offs and tax, €17 million loss, but far better than previous €204 million pre-tax deficits. Player sales dropped sharply, only €12 million, but core business grew 20%. Debt, per La Liga criteria, excluding stadium financing, down to €469 million, €90 million less than the year before, €211 million less than 2021. La Liga salary cap for 2025/26, updated March 2026 to €432.8 million, an €81 million increase. They're still not at full one-to-one rule freedom, need sales or savings to spend big, but closer. Real Madrid sits at €761 million, but Barcelona is catching up. For 2025/26 budget, €1.075 billion revenue projected, €1.019 billion expenses, €4 million net profit target. Credit rating upgraded to positive by DBRS Morningstar. The club insists the €1.45 billion Espai Barça loan is separate, an asset that will generate €247 million annually, even at partial capacity, rising to €400 million plus when fully open in 2027. Progressive return starts in 2026, saving €25 million in rental costs immediately. Yet total liabilities still hover around €1.8 to €2.5 billion. Transfer payables, €159 million due soon. Interest costs rising. The crisis isn't gone. It's being managed. Financial pain directly hit the team. Strict La Liga rules meant registering new contracts was a nightmare. Even stars like Gavi and Araujo faced issues. Big January windows? Often blocked. The squad relied on free agents and loans. Yet sporting recovery happened. La Liga titles, Champions League competitiveness returning. Young talents like Lamine Yamal exploded. The club spread risk with smart sales, some controversial. The Espai Barça project is the long-term bet. Full 105,000 capacity, VIP hospitality, new museum. Legends predict €346 million annual revenue. Laporta, it will transform finances forever. But construction delays mean partial use in 2026 and risk if revenue falls short of debt servicing. Fans feel it too. Higher ticket prices in some areas, frustration at selling the future. But membership democracy approved the budgets overwhelmingly. 78 to 82% yes votes. So, is Barcelona's financial crisis over? The numbers say the worst is behind them. 2 years of ordinary profits, calls it consolidation of recovery. But the club remains the most indebted in world football. Total liabilities 2.5 billion euros. Future TV rights sold, transfer bills due. One bad season or construction delay could hurt. Treasurer's warning rings true. We must not repeat the mistakes of the past. Barcelona survived near bankruptcy through painful cuts, clever levers, and massive ambition. The road ahead depends on discipline and the new stadium delivering. For fans worldwide, from Barcelona to Lagos, the club is rising again on the pitch, but the balance sheet still carries scars. Thank you for watching. What do you think? Has Barcelona truly escaped the crisis, or is more pain coming? Drop your thoughts below. Keep following the beautiful game.